Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're here with another review. Today we're going to have a look at the Rebor Zombie T-Rex Cannibal Corpse plain version. It comes in this nice classic box from Rebor, and like I said, this is a plain version which basically looks like this. There is also one more version of it. It's called the jungle version. It's the green one and it looks like this, which I think it's also really nice. I was 50-50 between these two. I didn't know which one of these two exactly should I pick, because I couldn't afford to buy both of them. So I go with the more realistic one. I says that T-Rex basically used to have this brownish coloration. It's more his natural color, so I had to get this one. I'm really excited for this figure. I was waiting for a long time for this one, and Rebor announced that this will be only a one run figure. So if some of you has his eyes on it, you better get it now before it's too late, because it's very difficult to design and paint all of this, because it has a lot of details on it. So I think it takes a lot of time for Rebor to do it, so they will make it only one run. Now, which one of these two versions you like the most, it's up to you. It's basically the same figure, just with different paint job. And of course the arm that these two figures are holding is difficult. This one I think represents the one from Indominus Rex, while on the green one you can have the arm of the Spinosaurus from Jurassic Park. Just small details that Rebor likes to put on their figures. On the behind part you can see another image also of the other zombie T-Rex, the green one, the jungle version. Let's waste no time and open this up to see how it looks. Alright, so the figure comes very nicely protected in this nice foam, and this is how it looks inside. Now let's remove out. Here we have the tail, and right here we have the figure, and it also gives us this nice stand and arm. So we're gonna open them and we will be back. Alright, so here we are. These are all the items that were inside this box. It comes with this standing pot. I think in case you're not able to stand it properly, you can use this one, so it won't fall down. It's really nice from Rebor that they add this one also inside the package. You maybe need it, who knows. And as you notice, the figure comes in two separate places. You place the tail inside here, and also the tail has a bendy wire inside, so you can bend it and give it different positions in case you like. Alright, so there you have it. I think it looks really nice, and it also comes with this nice arm, which I think it's the arm of the Indominus Rex. You can understand it clearly from the whitish skin and the four arms that it has. Really nice. You can see the bones, very nice, painted and colored. They have this glossy effect on it, and some scars, from the bites that this T-Rex have. So I think he mutated Indominus Rex also, with this. I would like to see Rebor producing more, zombie dinosaurs. I think that would be really cool, instead of having two different color variants. Yeah, this is the arm, really nicely done, I can say. I like the way that they have painted the nails, the bones look really nice, the scars, everything. And here we have our main star of this review. We have the T-Rex, the zombie T-Rex, basically. So let's have a closer look at the face. As you can see, the entire body, it has tons of details and damages and scars, or whatever you wanna call them, to the point that they make it somehow look disgusting, but awesomely disgusting. I don't have anything else like this, and I think really Rebor has done an amazing job on this one. This is my first zombie figure, and most importantly my first zombie dinosaur figure. I wasn't expecting to ever see something like this. Thanks to Rebor we did it. So take a look at the face. You can see the eyes have been done really nicely, and I think this one represents the T-Rex that we saw on the Jurassic World movies. Has this nice brownish coloration. The eye has been done very nicely to look like a zombie eye, I would say. You can see a lot of scars right here on the face. It's so many that you can't describe all of them, but I think it has been done really nice job on from Rebor on this one. And you can also open and close the jaw, the mouth. Inside looks really beautifully, I would say. I like the way that they have sculpted the teeth. And the upside part has all this reddish coloration. This dinosaur basically looks like it's sick, or that is something wrong with this dinosaur. And here is the other eye. It also looks like this zombie eye, I would say. And I mean, this side is actually worse than the other one. It has much more many scars on this one. Maybe Rebor overdo it, they put more, scars than they should, I don't think that would be a problem if they have given it some less scars, but anyway, you can also move the arms, like this, and try to give it different poses however you like. And as you go down on the throat, you can see some nice details right here also. Some scars underneath the chin, and you can see these veins and all this stuff hanging out from his neck. It has some bites since I would say right here on his neck, so probably something bite him, and after it turned him out to this zombie T-Rex. Yeah, something big, because you can see the teeth on the top part of his neck and on the down part of his neck, so something big really make bite him, maybe another T-Rex, who knows. And right here you can see a bone popping out on his shoulder and on this side as well. I think they should have made this more whitish coloration on the bones to be able to see more on, because the T-Rex is basically brownish, has this brownish tongue, and they paint the bones brownish so they are not sustainable from far away. And right here you can see the ribs, probably because it doesn't eat too much, and you can see his ribs because it's sick. But even though you can see the ribs, it definitely looks kind of buff. So yeah, awesome job by Rebor on this one. There is this line right here which is not that sinnable. Maybe you can confuse it for some lines of the skin of the dinosaur, so it's not that big of a problem, I would say, for me. On the underneath part you can see the Rebor logo 2024, made in China. They have really done his, oh look at this, all his entire stomach is basically wide open, and you can see the limbs or whatever you want to call all of these things inside. Some things, his internal things are hanging right here, which makes it disgustingly awesome. Oh, and right here you can see the bones. Wonderful. And bones actually from his ribs area popping out right here. I think this would have been painted a little bit better to be able to be more seeable, since they decided to sculpt them. But yeah, this thing looks disgustingly awesome. It has all of these scars into his entire body, as you can see, even on the nails, which also have been done really nicely, I can say. Have this brownish coloration with some blood things, around here from his flesh that is ruined and damaged. You can see the musculature and it's underneath the skin. A really interesting job from Rebor. You don't see a T-Rex like this every day. And it also has some scars on the top of his head and on his neck area. This is a deep wound right here, I would say. You can feel it with your hand when you're touching it. Yeah, some nice right here on the behind part of his back, and a very big one on his tail. This is a very deep wound, I would say. He lost a big part of his skin right here on his tail. Interesting. And also from the underneath part of it, so his tail is also kinda damaged, really interesting. Like I said, it has a bendy wire inside that you can turn it around and give it different poses, and it can stand really nice like this. Don't see to need this standing pot that they added with. I heard some people having problems with it, but fortunately mine is just perfect. It doesn't need anything. It can stand very nicely on its own. So yeah, I'm really glad with this figure. I think it's one of its kind. If you're a dinosaur fan or fantasy creatures fan, you should definitely have this one on your collection. You don't find a zombie T-Rex outside very easily. Now let's try put this also on his mouth. You need to adjust it, with these things. I think when you adjust it, it fits perfectly right here. And then you close it again, and basically there you have it, walking around with this arm of the Indominus Rex, Well, because on this channel we like comparisons, there you can have the zombie T-Rex next to the alpha male gorilla mountain version from Rebor, which basically represents the King Kong. And there you have it also next to the Rebor Broadlord X-Rex metallic figure, which is basically an alien queen T-Rex, which is really interesting. It's also something that you don't see very often, so props from Rebor that produces us with some really unique stuff. And there you have it also next to the Rebor Swarm X-Rex Plug version, which basically like Alien Warrior T-Rex or something like Xenomorph T-Rex figure. This is really unique also. And also here it is next to the V-Rex figure called Vanilla Ice, I believe, also from Rebor, which basically represents the V-Rex from the King Kong movie. And here is also next to the Rebor Carnotaurus, which basically represents the Disney Carnotaurus from the movie, which is also a really nice figure, one of my favorite Rebor releases. So these were, guys, the Rebor Zombie T-Rex Cannibal Corpse plain version, scale 1/35 figure. A really nice, interesting and unique figure that Rebor added on their collection. If you have the alien Rebor dinosaurs that I showed you previously, I think you could also make a good comparison with them, so you can have 3 different fantasy T-Rexes. So thank you for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it and I helped you out. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.